Guys, welcome back to the replay. Hopefully everybody's having a great Friday night. Now I do know we have a poll in our way, but we'll move around quite a bit throughout the video, so nothing to worry about there. So we already had a few cars come through here, so if anybody does come through, you guys are going to see that live. What's going on, everybody? So I wasn't really going to put the display up for tonight, but I'm home and I'm kind of bored and figured why not, we can run them for like an hour or 2 hours and see what happens. And actually, while they were inflating, people were stopping by, so. But we don't have the animatronics out. We do have our giant Inferno pumpkin skeleton there on the right. All the blow-ups are up, and just because I'm out here, it wasn't really too hard to pull the casket out of the hearse, so we've got that out here as well. So, curious to see if while we're doing this live, if we catch some reactions of the people coming down the road here. It's kind of nice because I'm right next to a busy street over here. So, people tend to pass and turn around quite frequently. I really do hate though that this pole is right there in front of him, but can't do anything about that. Yeah, the 18-foot Jack is seriously amazing. Like, just the quality of him alone is like phenomenal. So, actually, across the street right here, I may end up just actually going up into the yard, but I did want to wait a minute and see if we can get some cars stopping. Which I think we got one turning in right now. Yep. No, you're good. I have the house, so.
I didn't see you.
No, you're fine. I get to see it all day, so. Okay, so we've got one stopper so far. They're going to turn around. This one, yeah, with the inflatables. Can I have assistance, please? So I just sent a message to my wife because I have the little one out here too, so. Well, I have 11 cameras surrounding the front yard, so if anybody were to try to, good luck.
The other week somebody had it on Facebook.
Oh yeah?
And some girl had a birthday party for her little boy, and we were down there all day. And I said, I'm going to wait till dark time, and I'm going to find this place. And I went up. I had to go up because I missed it the first time, and I'm like, it's down here somewhere.
Yeah, I just happened to put these up a little bit ago, but on weekends, as long as the weather's nice, I'll have all the animatronics out here and everything.
Oh my God, he's getting into Halloween so like,
Yeah.
watch that Spirit store.
Spirit
Yeah.
Halloween, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You like this stuff?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Yeah. I would
Which one?
Like Boogie Boogie or whatever they call him.
Boogie Boogie's the green guy.
So you got this up every day?
No,
Just on weekends.
On weekends.
Yeah, tonight I decided to do it just because I happen to be home right now.
You knew I was coming.
I probably did.
Well, even when the inflatables are down, this one is still up. So
Where do
he
you
stays.
get something that's so big?
That one's Home Depot.
Yeah, lots of different stores.
Yeah.
My favorite
I want to take him down to Flagship down in Jersey.
Yeah.
At that store, this guy always goes to the store that's down there. It's a spirit store.
my
Uh-huh.
favorite
And they always
is
like have cool stuff. You know?
Yeah.
big.
The bad thing
There
is
Spirit Halloween in Allentown.
they're not open yet though.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
The,
know what
the,
Jersey
the
has.
problem
I don't know.
is
Jack
will you-
is my favorite.
the,
Stop talking.
the problem is though is I actually have a contact with somebody and they said that the actual stores are held up with getting any of the animatronics
Yeah,
for some, you know,
Yeah.
cleaning.
yeah.
So it's like, and that's Spirit's #1 thing is the animatronics.
Even now, Big Lots getting the Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
It's all late coming in.
Yeah. Lowe's has everything out right now.
I hate to give them over. I want.
Oh. And we
No,
have
no.
So this is the best thing I can do right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He'll talk. He's not 4 yet, so he'll talk your leg off.
I'm four.
Are you 4?
Yep.
Yeah, so if you come here on like a Saturday or Sunday night, like by 9-10 o'clock, I take everything down because I have to bring the animatronics in.
Yeah.
But I'll have everything up. So
Yeah. I'd be scared somebody would steal my stuff.
well, I have cameras all over the place. So
Oh,
This
and I
is
think
like.
my favorite is the Big Jack.
Is it?
Yeah, the Big Jack just went up today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Oh, that's his favorite too.
I like all of them. And my other one is the purple guy with the red eyes.
Oh, that's scary.
His name is Gary.
Yeah, we named him Scary.
Today is his birthday. I like all the presents.
Well, I appreciate this. I'll tell you.
Absolutely.
definitely.
That's what he does it for.
We'll be back just to take him for a ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you.
Sure
No
thing.
problem.
Have a good night.
Thank you, Dominic.
You're welcome.
Bye bye.
Bye.
What's your assistant's? Okay.
Can you hang around out here though? Because while I have this on, if I get stuff like that, I can't really walk away. I am causing havoc in the neighborhood. I'm clogging the street up. All right, so I'm gonna shift over this way just a little bit so I can get that pole out of his face. There we go. But that's the thing, like people truly enjoy stopping and seeing this, especially when they got their kids with them and stuff. So it's actually a good thing. I literally only put these things up right now to be able to do the live stream because I'm like, well, you know what? It's kind of, I'm standing right next to you. I love how my wife says that. She's right there.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
So, oh, we got another one coming in.
We got another one coming in.
So
I don't know if it's
she literally said she was driving around right now looking for this. So it was a good thing I did end up actually putting these up.
doesn't want
He's
to.
not going too fast. He's not going too slow either.
Hey, Josh. Going pretty good. Well, you see, no matter where I move. So, okay, let's take a little walk here. So, there you guys can see we've got the 18-foot jack freshly set up. I want to set everything up here. So, I know you guys all love him, but right here you guys can see we've got the new 18-foot jack, Dr. Finkelstein, the tree, and right here is the coffin break guy.
They don't need a star in the show. Come on. Good job. They want to see the inflatables, not the little child. Aw. What? Roger said he was out to dinner. I wanted to know where he was, and now he left.
Oh, the ones that aren't on, I don't have set up yet. Yeah, so like there's like a row right here going around. They're all small guys. I just picked up more extension cords today. I have them all actually plugged in. But I actually need to get some more of the stakes that I like to use. So I'm waiting on those to come in, and then once they arrive, I'll have those guys up. That guy went slow past. Huh? No, I'm saying you just leave it right there on the curb.
Oh. Hola.
It's... Yeah, the 20-foot cat is awesome. Now, I do got to point this out, especially with Jack here. So, you guys know the lighting for the cat that's right back here is really crappy. And there's his tail right here. So, he's a 20-foot cat. His tail stops literally right here. That's a 20-footer. That's an 18-foot. He's not even 18 feet. That's like 16. And his thing is that he's 20 foot, and it's honestly a complete ripoff.
No stars.
It is a serious ripoff because he is not 20 feet at all. That one is 20 feet. This one is not. Because you guys can see clearly by where that tail is, he is not nowhere near it. You see that, right?
Yeah, I see it.
That's insane. It's probably 16 because it's not even up the jack.
I also see that someone commented asking if there were stars, and it's cloudy. There's no stars tonight.
There's no stars tonight. None.
It's sad. Usually they're every night.
Yep. You got a very,
Gorgeous stars.
very bland night.
The moon's not out yet, baby.
Thanks, Matt. Oh, Matt, I got your shirt today in the mail that Stephanie sent you. So I have that here. So whenever we get together, I'll pass that off to you. I actually got it today.
Are we dancing our haircuts out? Shake it out.
So come on, guys. I want to hear some favorites. What are your favorites here? You can have more than one favorite, but what is your favorite?
Although that tree is really cute.
Yeah.
Sponsored tree.
The little tree or the big tree?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
The little tree. Oh, yeah, the big metal.
Well, my wife likes this guy here, which was our first one that we've gotten. And she likes the new tree, Josh, the one, the spooky tree with the ghost, the 2 pumpkins, and the 2 owls. That was one that she
They're
actually
cute.
wanted.
The one that I got 2 favors. I got 2 favors.
The pumpkin reaper.
I got 2 favors.
What are your favorites?
Scary
Scary.
and the tree that has the 1 ghost and the 2 pumpkins.
So
and
her
the
favorites are
2.
my favorites.
And my little ones is literally the same favorites that my wife has.
Somebody likes Colossal Jack.
Yeah, the Colossal Jack is seriously, honestly, the build of him, like how he is made, it is so phenomenal. Like he is built very well. So he comes with a high price tag, but honestly, it's worth it all the way around.
I feel like it's missing. There needs to be a Colossal Sally.
Yeah, there should be a Colossal Sally and Oogie Boogie. That
Like,
would
there
definitely be
needs-
cool.
They can't just have Jack.
Well, last year for Christmas they had an 18-foot Grinch.
Okay. I
So
would've got Grinch.
so this
I
year
love Grinch.
so this year I think they just did Jack. So next
But that's
year,
a cheap shot.
next
There
year
better
it
be
would
some
probably be.
Sally up in this piece.
Well, the thing is though, the Colossals are not common.
Well, they better uncommonly make a Sally.
Well, they uncommonly made Colossals for this year because that's why we have this many of them. But
They better make a big
I do
giant
like the
giant.
cute little tombstone too.
yeah,
Oh, and
We're
then,
simply meant to be.
oh, and they better make a big
I can't do it.
Pennywise.
there is some Pennywise ones. There's actually a Pennywise one coming out that is it's the one that actually sits in the passenger seat of your car.
My nails.
Oh no. What happened? Your nails are fine.
And my other ones are
You lost another one? Let me see. Oh, nuts. Well, I have to do more, okay? We'll get them all set. How does the coffin go?
All
Do you
right.
have a separate stand?
Yeah. So my wife asked about the coffin guy, how he goes up and down. So in the bottom here,
No, I can't hear.
there's a base fan, and then midway up here, there's another fan that sucks air in separately for him, and then actually blows the air out. So that's how he operates.
I didn't know. Oh, we're safe. She's not alone. For now.
And also today I went to the hair salon and got my hair cut.
She's down there.
I got my hair cut today
You look beautiful.
at the hair salon. Not at home. The
Down
hair
here.
salon.
Come here. Good job. You my little helper?
I got myself a Christmas gift.
Well, you can't touch that.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel nicer?
And this is how long my hair is now since I got it like cut. It's this long.
Exactly. At the moment, I don't have any planned. I still have the intention on getting my hands on the 12-foot skeleton to go alongside of this guy here. So that's kind of my current, what I'm after. My main goal so far for this year, what I was after, I already managed to get, which I'm happy about. Well, I still want to get that cat from At Home. That's still on my list if I can manage to find it.
How do you account for the extra power needed?
So there was a comment asking how we account for the extra power. I actually had an electrician come out and install more electrical to be able to do this. So we actually have more outlets on the outside of the house, as well as breakers. Music ones, my neighbor would have a fit because he has a fit about everything. So a musical inflatable, yeah, I could only imagine. He'd be out here having a conniption every damn day. Okay, let's level this out a little bit. So right here we are in front of the cemetery area where I have the headstone and above ground crypt and the casket with the cool cemetery gates. Can you like shine your phone light up there?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe it'll
I don't think it'll help, though.
show a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You can see the crypt there and the flowers.
You say anything?
And there's the casket hanging out the hearse. Yeah, I don't know what my neighbor's problem is. He just wants to like complain about everything, and yeah, I don't have time for it. I'm making people happy, so I could care less. You always manage to have that person that wants to be an asshole, so whatever. Like literally, this is bothering nobody. Like, it's like, what harm am I possibly causing by doing this? And it ain't like I'm lighting up the whole street either. Like, it's like there's a street light, and like here's the street. Like, it's pretty dark. Like, it ain't like I'm really causing any issues. As far as Sunday Night Dead video, we will be doing that. I don't know when we'll be doing that. Like what time. It's going to depend on when people stop coming. So, but I did already receive 4 packages from Charlene, which I have to open up on the live stream. So I am determined to at least get a live stream on. I just don't know exactly what time it'll be because every weekend it ends up getting busier and busier here. Right now it's pretty subtle. You know, which is probably a good thing because I'm out here filming. But it's been pretty content and quiet. There hasn't been a whole lot of traffic here. So we just had those 2 people come through. Okay, awesome. I do have the orders in for the giveaway shirts, so make sure you let me know when you receive that one. They do take a little bit longer when I order them though, because so like when I order a shirt versus if like you purchase a shirt, It takes longer because I get it as like a, because I can buy it essentially as like a sample. So it tends to take a little bit longer. So just let me know when you get it. But it should be coming there soon. I would assume by the weekend it should be here. I would like to hope so anyway. Well, it's weird because like let me set my drink down real quick. Like, I don't know, I guess I gotta watch it. I don't get like too like personal about it, but like he doesn't even like let his like kids look over here. Like it's I don't know why, but because like even last year when we did trick-or-treating, like I said, we had no trick-or-treaters come over, and he's got kids and didn't even want to bring them over, so I don't know. But yeah, there's so many people that are happy. We actually got a car. All right, I thought they were going to turn. Going slow looking from the street, but they didn't turn. And that's the thing. Every year it's going to end up, being bigger and bigger. And, here's the way I look at it. I obviously I have signs up where I can accept donations through PayPal. Anybody watching, can send super chats or whatever, which would assist with, like the electric bill, for instance, or whatever. I mean, the cat right there with the moving head with the Cheshire smile, and the 18-foot Jack, just to get both of those inflatables was $500. So I mean, I'm sure you could imagine, and you guys already know about the hearse purchase, the casket. There's so much money involved in doing this, just in the purchasing alone. And like, here's my standpoint on it, is that, I put out so much financial and time to do this, to make people happy, and all he has to do is just shut up and mind his own fucking business to make people happy, and he can't even do that. So, I mean, when it really comes down to it, like, I just kind of look at it like really, like, I do all this to make people happy, and you just can't look the other way on it, or maybe just enjoy it yourself. I don't have anything out here that's like satanic or anything obnoxious. I don't have any animatronics or anything that are like blood and gore. Everything is relatively calm. Like it's very child friendly. Like I do have an animatronic of like Pennywise and stuff, but it's nothing inappropriate. There's nothing inappropriate whatsoever about this display. You don't have heads hanging, you don't have sliced open bodies, there's none of that. There's nothing vulgar here to really, upset or piss anybody off, or, try to be offensive. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, there's some people too that they would put like, a string of lights. Like, I mean, you guys see right here, like I have the fluorescent chain here. So if there's light on it, which I do have, like the street light literally right here. So you can see the chain, but it's not self-illuminating. So it's not like, like you said, I don't have like blinding light going on over here. And these things aren't even that bright at all. They're really not. I already showed you guys, like here's the street. Like it's not doing anything obnoxious whatsoever. Yeah, blood and gore stuff, that's more for like the haunted houses, you know, the scream parks. That's kind of that kind of thing. But you know, that's you going into something that's an enclosed room and seeing stuff at your will. Where this is more, you know, there's going to be little kids that see this. There's going to be teenagers that see it. There's going to be adults that see it. So it's more of a, what can I do to set this up so that way it's friendly and enjoyable for everybody. Halloween Town is real. It's right here. Don't you see the sign? Jack's holding it. Yeah, I could see if I was doing like strobe lights or something, that would be bad. I mean, if anybody really wants to get into it, the only thing I mildly have like offensive is like the hearse and casket here, but I mean, I don't know, it's a car. It ain't really that big of a deal, but I think some people take offense to that too, which, if anything, I can give it that. I can understand some people might feel some type of way about seeing a hearse. But, you know, yeah, by 9 o'clock, I usually have everything killed. At the most, I'll go till 10, and that's capped. I won't go past 10. Some people have a problem with it. I mean, I could understand too, like if somebody like just recently died or something, and maybe it was like the same hearse, you know, the same look-alike hearse. You know, I could see that being. To cover the electric on this, it's like about $300 a month. And I do see a lot of new faces in here, so if you guys are new checking this out, then make sure you are subscribed, because if you guys think that this is awesome, then you haven't seen anything yet, because it's August. We aren't even in October yet. So again, like I said, one of the biggest things and my biggest pieces here is the hearse. You know, my whole thing with doing the hearse is the fact that you know, anybody can put skeletons in their yard, anybody can put inflatables in their yard, but to have a hearse and a casket is something that's more of like a next level, you know, seriousness. As far as a couple leaks for October, there's really not a whole lot that I can leak, because a lot of it I still have yet to even really know myself. As I'm talking about, actually move down here a little bit so you guys can look at the Inferno guy some more. I actually am in contact right now with a person that does the I don't want to say haunted locations, like the Scream Park type of stuff. So I may end up even having, like for Halloween, like a Scream Park actor here for trick or treat potentially. The snake, yes. Okay, so the snake, it's kind of dark, but there he is. So he's there. Let's see if I can shift down just a tiny bit more here. Maybe I'll be able to see him. I got to replace the batteries in him. But yep, there he is. Let's see if maybe if I zoom in, there we go. yeah, that was definitely a cool piece from Home Depot. But he does light up. I'll see. I'll take the mic off and see if I can get him to light up. Okay, so there he is, lit up. I actually accidentally left them on overnight one night, so I'm shocked he works. But he is definitely awesome. And again, as far as the leaks go, I plan on getting the 12-foot skeleton to go with the 12-foot Inferno pumpkin skeleton. You know, I have yet to see what inflatables and skeletons and things like that that Home Depot plans on putting in their stores. You know, I've seen some stuff that they have listed online, but you know how it is. Once you actually see the stuff in the stores, it'll be a little bit different. Because I actually didn't know Lowe's was going to have a lot of the stuff that they have, and that was mainly because of the fact that Lowe's doesn't actually even have any of their currents listed on the website. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's definitely appreciated and going to be used towards this electric bill. That is for sure. So this car that just passed, I actually went down the street and turned around, so more than likely they're going to end up stopping. So who else in here is doing a Halloween display this year? I'll tell you what, guys, if some of you that are watching aren't YouTubers, you know, you guys know how to find me. Go to my about tab. You can see the email that's listed. If you guys want, when you guys have your displays up, you know, send me some photos, and I can actually show them in a video. You know, one time when I do a video, I can actually show your guys' displays if you want them to be shown. The biggest thing for a Halloween display is, let's see, there's a couple things. One, you know, start. You have to start. When I started, it was literally me buying my first one almost 5 years ago, and it's turned into this, and it's still growing. So like I said, this is August. We're not done yet. I would say we're probably like halfway done what we're doing. But you want to start by getting something, and then with whatever you get, you want to keep everything like aesthetically correct. So like, for example, I have everything back here is all inflatables. They're tucked tight. Then over in the section right there, we have the cemetery with the hearse and casket. Along the front here, we have the animatronics lined up. And then once we get here to the Inferno pumpkin skeleton, you know, we've got the snake, and we've got this whole bit of land right here that we still have yet to fill in. We have, you guys can see there's some skeletons kind of walking around in there, but this is untouched land at the moment. But everything on this side is going to be, you know, more hard things. It's not going to be inflatables. So that's what you want to do. You know, like there's a guy that lives near me that has all skeletons. Like he's got the 12-foot skeleton, and then just like a crap ton of other skeletons in his whole yard. is flooded with skeletons, and all you just see is white, because it's just white and it's all skeletons. So another tip I would say is get some things that are colorful, add some color. And really the one best key thing to it is being subtle. People like being able to look at things. Like, you guys enjoy looking at this. A lot of other people love staring at this. Let me read this comment real quick. So all right, let's see if I can scroll through these comments here. So keep it to where it's not strobing lights and where people can actually stare at it and look at it, and it not give them a massive headache by seeing it. This is plenty lit enough to where you can see everything. Like this, you want to be clean. Everything has to be clean. Property, I don't have a massive property. I would say it's like a standard size yard. So I have a front yard that I can do this stuff in, but it all comes down to how you can pack them in. You guys can see that I have them condensed very well, and we still have a whole lot of yard all the way up to there, that we could essentially use. So the more tight packed you make them, the more you can add things in. And as far as how am I monetized beyond YouTube, right now I'm working on TikTok. TikTok seems to be pretty good. Not monetized on there yet, but I am working to get monetized on there. I have copyright holds with a few videos. Some of my videos have been featured on MTV's Ridiculousness, as well as large channels like Fail Army, things like that. So I have copyright holds on certain videos. So if you want to consider that monetized, there's that. And then also sponsorships and things like that as well. So I do have merchandise. You can check on my About tab on the channel, and it will bring you over to the item shop. Now, to those of you that have seen my item shop, do you guys want me to actually include shirts with photos of the displays? Do you guys want me to do photos of the Halloween and Christmas displays and put them on shirts? Do I have any trouble mowing around them? I pretty much don't mow. I gave the yard a good mow before everything got set up, and while they are up, I'll go around like bulk sections with the weed eater and kind of cut stuff down. But for the most part, if the grass grows, the grass grows, and that's where we're at with that. I can't really do anything about that too much. But when these things lay down during the day, they pretty much kill the grass. So there actually isn't really that much grass in my yard. I haven't ran over an inflatable with a mower. I did actually catch a power cord from an inflatable with a weed eater, though. I have done that. Yeah, there's 11 cameras out in the yard. So the whole area around these is like Fort Knox. So I'm definitely not playing any games when it comes to keeping an eye on this. Well, you know, inflatables are awesome. You know, like the 18-foot Jack right now is currently up on eBay for 400 bucks. So people are already price gouging him. The Inferno pumpkin skeleton is all the way up in prices to $2,000 because only a select few people were actually lucky enough to get them, me being one of them. So I'm very thankful that I managed to find them. But he is going to be in the store. So if you guys are looking for this guy, he ended up getting shut down online because they weren't going to have him in the stores. So they actually pulled him and the other one off of Home Depot's website. They actually have them in the Home Depot's currently stocked. If you look on upper racks and even in like the garden center and they're overstocked, they have these guys in the Home Depot's, not put out on display yet and not put out for sale yet. But they do have them. And there's the local train going by. Well, Josh, I know you like tractors, and my buddy and everybody on here can vouch. My buddy RJ78 Productions, he has a pretty massive tractor collection, and it's all old tractors. So he's somebody that you might end up actually enjoying talking to, because he loves his tractors. Hey, 19 inflatables, that's a start. You know, you got to start somewhere. You know, I'm sure at the time you started with one. You know, it's all about that initial purchase. Well, Josh, you know where I'm at. I'm right by Jim Thorpe, so I get trains like there's no tomorrow. It's trains every day. We get the diesels, we get the steams, we get the Bud cars, we get the rail speeders, we get it all. And it actually goes like right past the house. Not right past the house, but like, so right there where the street light is, the train's actually going by right there. You just can't see it because there's trees there. So I could literally just walk right down the road and go see the train. Pretty cool. Yeah, people are scumbags, and that's one thing that I always try to watch out for, because I definitely don't want to have any of those issues. But I mean, honestly, if somebody were to vandalize my stuff, I would literally see them while they're in the process of doing it. So you guys could only imagine what would happen next. I just love his eyes, seriously. Like the whole Life Eyes thing that Home Depot did is seriously phenomenal. The animatronics will be out tomorrow. So the animatronics do not come out during the week, and they don't come out during bad weather. So I only put them out on Saturdays and Sundays as long as the weather is okay. So how many people on here watching are actually looking forward to me finding the brother to him, the 12-foot skeleton from last year, to actually go alongside this guy? He'll probably go over that way somewhere. But how many of you want to see the giant 12-foot skeleton and the Inferno pumpkin skeleton together? Yeah, so I am hunting for him. Honestly, he's pretty much the last big purchase I have on my list. Everything else is kind of, if we find it and we get it, cool. But honestly, if I could find that 12-foot skeleton, I would be content with what I have. Like, I'm not going to be purposely looking for anything else. Like, I'll go to the stores, and if there's some cool shit, I'll get it. The 12-foot skeleton, I believe, is $300. Last year, I think he came out at $5. This year, I think he's $299. Yeah, so I believe it was $500 last year. Yeah, Josh, I did see your text come up, actually. I just didn't want to respond to you verbally on here, but I did see the good news. But all right, guys, we are a little bit after 9, so we're going to go ahead and shut this down. Do hope everybody had a fun time just coming along for a random live stream. Somebody else that I know might be going live here tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. It'd be RJ, of course, you know. I'm sure he'll probably do a live stream because the plan is he's going to be coming up here. So stay tuned if you want to see RJ's video when he's here. But yeah, so that's everything for tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining, and thanks again for the $5 super chat. Definitely much appreciated. And if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe. Share my channel with your friends. If you guys are Halloween nuts like I am, make sure you share it, because I always want more people to view this stuff, because obviously, you know, showing it to the public is my thing. And some of you are very far away and can't actually see this in person. But, you know, seeing it over the phone, TV, you know, computer, however you're watching it, you know, is still awesome. And we can always message and, you know, comment back and forth and whatever and whatnot. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys next time.